Hello, Kitty. I'm going to talk about how DMT... I was supposed to try to do my intro to this exciting video about the experience of dreams as a human being in the world of DMT. Okay. Well, this video is going to be about how DMT blew my mind and totally changed my perception about all life on Earth and all life in the universe. It's not monotone enough. I don't know what monotone is. Need to sound less excited, more monotone. Alright, but I'm talking to you on the phone, not the camera, but the camera is recording, so that is a truth statement of the variables of the universe. Okay. Alright, so let's try a second take of this. I am going to drink a little bit of potato juice. Oh, it's robotic too much. Hello, my name is Dave Cerfozo from the Alien Orthodox. I am going to tell you about DMT experiences I had naturally through dreams over decades ago, and how they changed my life forever in my perception of reality, human beings, and the universe. It's supposed to sound boring. In the beginning, it's supposed to sound boring. Right, Kitty? Okay, because I am pretending. I'm acting to be bored about this, to where it's supposed to be a true thing. Alright, I'll think about the human race and be bored. I'm going to tell you how... I'm going to tell you how DMT changed my life and infinity forever. No, but that's humans boring. They're robotic. They're like, yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, let's try to do this. Hey, can I just tell you the story? But I could record it at the same time. No, but okay. I'm going to tell you, but on the phone. I'm like auspicious autonomous, but as Dave Cerfozo. But I'm in my pajamas. You have these strange dreams. Alright, but I am in my pajamas for weeks. 4 weeks. No, just for a week. One weakness. Alright, so can I do this with you? Alright, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so I had these dreams. Wait, like, I should have my hair all crazy. Alright, I think that should be okay enough. Oh my god, like, I had these fucking dreams, and I looked it up online, and they're called DMT from your pineal gland. It's like, they call it your third eye that's inside your brain, and you're just like, hallucinating while you're asleep. Some people think it's you connecting to whatever, the universe. Some people just say, hey, you're just tripping. And when people trip, they have these waking dreams. However, I have a story for you about the woman of my dreams. Can I tell you? Okay, thank you. Alright, here's where I wanted people to debate it. What I'm about to express is I did get out of a relationship and I was a little depressed. So maybe depression causes higher levels of DMT when you dream if you're depressed. So, but I don't know. Uh, However, I was falling in love with a new woman. The first woman I ever wanted to breed with, but I did not want to marry her. And I had this dream of this woman to where I just see her face in front of two like shrubs, almost coming. This is horrible to say, but it's like almost like coming out of like a McDonald's door. And I could see it in my brain. I know I'm not. I actually wanted to write this down, but I'm not a writer, so I just got to try to explain it. So I see her come out, and her smile is just like boom. That's it. It's like I fell in love. It's like a movie, for God's sake. It's my dream. It's DMT. Falling in love with DMT. Another dream, she looked a little bit different, but we were looking at her first house. And this story is going to be long, but to make a longer story even shorter, I'll never forget her just like so excited. I can't tell the whole dream because it would just take too long. But I'll never forget like how excited she was. Another dream was the most fascinating thing in my life that ever happened when it comes to the emotion of love. To where I was holding her, she was holding me, and when I woke up, for some reason in my brain, it made sense that this became our dance of just holding each other motionless. And it was like a spot. It was like a movie, like a spotlight on top of us, and we're just holding each other motionless. And it was just so much love and peace. I woke up crying, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, I've been depressed because of past relationships, but I've never experienced this emotion of love before in my life. Then in another dream with her, we were divorced on a playground with our two children. It was like the classic American story, one boy, one girl, and our youngest, I want to say our youngest boy, but it was our oldest boy, younger girl. The oldest boy wanted us to go down on the slide together, and she did not want it. She was just like, she was cringing it. And I'm like, we gotta do it for the kids. And she was just so pissed. But it's like, I'm going down like behind her, holding her on the slide, going down like, ha. Like, you gotta do this for the kids. And she's like, I hate you, Dave. That was funny. It was a funny moment. And then on one of the last dreams, she lived in a different time, in a different universe. It put me into her husband's body for a day. And that dream is really special to me because it confused me the most. To where this is going to be so... Many people will make jokes about this, but we owned a bar together. And she was a witch. And I was sitting at the bar, and there was not many people there. And outside it kind of looked like a Tim Burton movie. And I knew she was in the back cleaning and washing dishes. And I went back to see her, and she had a huge cut on her left hand. It was like an eye-gaping wound on her left hand. And I'm like, what happened? And she's like, don't mind it. But earlier I was sitting at the bar, and I'd open my left hand, and the leaves would blow from outside to inside, to where the bar door was open. These are details I'm not explaining. There's so many details I can't explain them all. But I thought it was like the power of my hand when I open it, that the leaves would fly in and create this reality. But it was literally her back in the back room. So later in my life, I'm like, these dreams were really emotional to me. And I didn't even know what DMT was, or that it's produced by the pineal gland. So I would start trying to take pictures of me in different bars to where it looked like what was in my dream. I wanted to try to express this to people, what was going on. And for at least 2 years, I was so confused that her eye color would change. And like one dream we're divorced with kids. The last dream we had together, you put me into your husband's body, and I wake up in his body like confused, and I'm looking at the stuff and listening to you and your friends talk, and I'm like, what is all this? It just confused me. But this is DMT happening in the brain. And 2 years later, this is before the internet where I can just look up, hey, DMT, dreams, what the hell is all this stuff? To where I'm just sitting at a bar by myself in Vermilion, Ohio, and I'm just thinking about these dreams and these emotions. And I see a cue ball in the light on the pool table. And there's a focus on the cue ball, and there's a focus on the other balls, the other realities above the pool table. The cue ball hits the other balls, and they just spread out. You know, we all know that imagery, right? No? Are you there? And that's the moment when I saw that cue ball hit the other balls. It was almost like the Big Bang Theory, or the Oneness to me. To where all those different balls were all our different realities that we've experienced. And then that's when I understood the oneness. It took me 2 years after all these weird DMT dreams, natural, just sleeping, having these emotions of this woman, and yeah, I had my ex-wife, that's a witch, put me into her husband's body in a different dimension for a day. I experienced that. I experienced that. It was good. I have stories. It's an Alien Orthodox story. It changed my life forever. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because that was it. That's all I had to do. Even if no one understands it.
Nothing new and exciting seems to ever come your way. You always stay busy just to be okay. But how can I